All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I got my new tarot deck in yesterday. The gold foil tarot. Look at these. I've been drooling over them. Look at the colors in these. They're just incredible. Look at that color. Just beautiful. Oh, mwah. So happy. How is everybody today? Oh, how come this is not? There you
When
go.
you sign up for TransUnion
Oops.
Credit Monitoring.
All right. Free Queen, yay! Girl, I want to say thank you so much for being a moderator for this channel. It just sort of evolved into this, and I am so grateful for you. I don't know what I would do without you, Free Queen. Thank you so very, very much. So I just want to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge you at the beginning of the reading. So thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody had a really, really good Easter. So happy Easter to everybody. I had my little grandson over, and it was his very first Easter, very first turkey dinner. He's he's 7 months now. So we can have solid food and stuff. I love being a grandma. I love it. Love, 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 love. Hello, Svetlana Kalava. So happy you could make it. Yay! Oh, you guys are so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, you've kind of just sort of, you've been looking, you're like the guard dog. You've been a guard dog. So if you want to be a moderator, I would really appreciate it. You've been sort of kicking people out of chat or deleting the trolls comments and so that if you want to, I really appreciate it, because I get into the reading and I'm like, I don't have time. So thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I love being a grandma. I love it. It's just, I didn't think I would ever be a grandma. I didn't think I would live this long, all kinds of things. And my baby girl, I really believe, when I honored my own lineage, and for me that meant I had to close the door to my adoptive family. As much as I love them and as much as I honor them and our relationship, I had to close this door for me and for my lineage. I've been so busy living in their shadow, trying to fulfill their lineage, the laws of their lineage. I didn't think about my own until I got old enough. So yeah, I just wanted to, okay. Thank you, Free Queensy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Very, very much. For being the moderator. So Free Queen is the moderator. Thank you so much, Free Queen. It's awesome. And I'm going to probably start memberships. You are one gorgeous and beaming grandma. Oh, thank you, Free Queen. The little one is lucky to be born into such a wealth of wisdom. Aw, my goodness. He was born on the same day of Harry Potter's birthday. I love it. It's so okay. Yes, of course. When my daughter loves Harry Potter. So very cool. Thank you so very, very much. Okay. Let's dive into this reading. I'm going to light some incense here. I should be doing this with matches, but it's not a big deal. Okay. Creator, great mystery, great spirits, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective, for everyone you have called to this reading. Thank you. And also protect me from the energy too. The last two readings I did were so intense, like holy smoke! I just whoop, I felt like I was in. Even though they were very powerful and positive, it's still sometimes when the energy comes through me and the conflict I feel within the energy, I feel like I'm kind of going through a war zone. You know, that's how it feels. It's just like intense. You know. And then when I listen to the readings later on, I'm like, man, it doesn't reflect at all what I was feeling on the inside, you know, and I try to bring that out, but yet not too much also too. I don't want to descend the vibration of the reading either. Okay, so this again is going to be a 9-card spread. And we're just going to take a look into... closer look. All right. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're incredible. You know, I learned that quote, "Liars don't heal," from Caroline Myss, and when she says it, she packs it with a punch. She's like, liars don't heal. Like, she's like, you better get your shit together, you know, and that's what she's saying to all of us like audience, just going, holy hell. When you think about it, it is reflected in almost every sacred text on the planet. That's why it says, live a good life, be honest, tell the truth, be clean with your energy. Because all roosters, all chickens, all the hens come home to roost. So whatever you put out there is going to come back to roost in your house. You know, even the Bible even talks about this. So yeah, so that's why. And also in Dr. Kent Keel's book, The Psychopath Whisperer, he said, the traits of a psychopath is one who has a tendency to lie. M. Scott Peck says the same thing in People of the Lie. He says a person's tendency to continuously lie, that is a telltale sign of human evil. He says that's telltale. In The Psychopath Whisperer, Dr. Kent Keel said, psychopaths cannot be rehabilitated because they don't tell the truth. You know, so when they go into his program, his book is incredible, but he has, because they want to study the brains of psychopaths, he's the first doctor that has an MRI, and his book talks about how he started from the very ground and then worked his way up. He's worked in supermax prisons, like I can't even imagine. His book is intense, like holy hell. And I could never imagine working in a prison. There's no way. Free Queen says, we on to well. So glad you could make it to the reading. Yay! It's awesome. Free Queen says, so true. When I was a teenager, I lied, but soon found out it was too exhausting. When you tell the truth, you don't have to remember what you said to who. Then came the phase of using tact. Yes, exactly. Right on. Hey, man, from Africa. That's so good. Right on. It's so true. It's so true. Who is it? Judge Judy. She says teenagers. It's so true. We all lie when we're teenagers. And that's when we'll hear our angel telling us, like, don't lie. And oftentimes we'll hear our angel once or twice very audibly, and then our angels will not speak to us as clearly as they did when we were younger. Absolutely. But yes. And we have to get caught in them too. We got to get caught in our lies to be like, okay, that didn't feel good. I don't want to live through that ever again. But Judge Judy says teenagers, if their mouths are moving, they're lying. She had like 5 kids. She's got 14 grandkids or something like that. Like, amazing. Okay. Learning tact, that was supposed to say. Yeah, so tact. Absolutely. Is that, like, I know tact as a mechanism of communicating with grace without the directness, but is that also, is that like an acronym too? Free Queen? I think we tested if the lie has power and it's not. Yes! If the lie has power and it's not. It's true. Lies that have power, lies that land on the earth and grow roots, that's a form of black magic. So when a person tells a lie about another person and it actually grows roots, woe to that person. Yeah, woe to the person that they lied about, but that lie and its consequences will be magnetic to that person who it came out of, who it came from. That's the reality of magnetics. And a lot of people don't talk about that. Okay, let's dive into the reading. Okay, actually a lot of this knowledge is very hidden. So it's probably why a lot of people don't talk about it. Yes, I meant more diplomacy and also discerning when I speak from intuition, because I notice I speak stuff others hadn't even acknowledged in themselves that got me into trouble a lot at first. Oh yes, I hear you, Free Queen. I hear you. Sometimes, sometimes it can be hard. I am the same way. Like I am so... When someone's being foggy, I kind of like grab what they're saying out of the fog and pull it into the light and be like, I hear what you're saying. Well, what I'm hearing is this. So yeah, I hear what you're saying, but yes, tact. Tact does add insulation, kind of insulation to the speaker and to the hearer, absolutely. Okay, let's dive into this. I've probably split these a couple times here. I'm so busy talking away. Okay, 9 card spread. Look at these beautiful cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, intense energy. What's on the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles upright. This is on the bottom of the deck. So solid, increased wealth for an increased resources for good or evil, and I'm feeling this is for good. You're in the middle, the quarantine is in the middle of the deck. This is the 10 of Swords that gets turned into the Ace of Swords. So when I see this card, I see immediately you have an appointment with Pluto. Appointment with Pluto. When I see this card also, sometimes this card to me indicates soul retrieval. You know, when we get cast into the underworlds. It's interesting, we started off this reading talking about lies, and liars don't heal. So let's have a look here. So the 4 of Swords in reverse is the first card out. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Next one, the King of Wands in reverse. So all this first row is in reverse. Then we've got the Page of Cups upright, the 10 of Swords upright, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Then on the outcome here, the outcomes and future energies, we've got the 3 of Cups upright, the 10 of Pentacles upright, and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so somebody in the past some interesting energy here. Somebody in the past was stressed out, either you or somebody else, but somebody was stressed out, a lot of overthinking. but also not even overthinking, not knowing when to quit. I'm feeling, okay, a person's keeping themselves busy and chaotic, kind of in like, I don't know what to do. Like I've got so much to do. I've got so much to do, so much on the plate, so much, that they don't know when to stop. They don't know how to slow down. I'm feeling this was a defense mechanism. This is someone's outcome. This first card, the first top corner card, is somebody's outcome. And it's an outcome of overthinking, of not knowing when to stop, not knowing how to slow down. It's a defense mechanism. It's oftentimes so that people, have you ever had it when you've worked so hard, you've been busy, you get behind yourself and you push and you're like, okay, we gotta go, we got this and this and this and this and this to do, and you get it all done, and then when you stop moving and you sit down on the couch, that's when you realize how sore you are. That's when I'm realizing this person is so kind of disconnected from themselves. They keep themselves fast. Go. Really get behind themselves and go, move. So that's what I'm feeling. There's a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What I'm feeling is there's the end of a cycle here. The end, there's also karma, but look who's on top of the wheel. Look who's sitting on the top, and I don't feel this is your energy. I feel like this is someone else's energy, someone else in your life who keeps himself very fast. This could be your energy too. This could be you also too. The Wheel of Fortune, karma coming in, and I'm feeling this person is acting so fast because they know karma is coming in. They keep themselves, they're kind of in a state of hyper awareness, anxiety. They're kind of keeping themselves busy. They know karma's landing, or they know karma is coming in. And this person, whoever this karma is for, is very overbearing, very rude, very obstinate. Not a good leader. This is not a good leader. Negative fire energy. So even like aggressive, very aggressive. When the dark side of Leo will be like a narcissist. The dark side of Leo is like a narcissistic energy. So someone, and hello Amelie Claire, so good to see you in the reading, yay! If they slow down, they will have to sit with what they have done. Exactly, Amelie Claire, exactly. Their own, yes, exactly. Okay, so this brings you into the current energy. So whatever's happened, this is how this is now affecting you. So, okay, so with this Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like a cycle has ended, but it did not end as perfectly or the way you would have preferred. You know, a peaceful ending. Everybody has peace. Everybody gets to be right. Okay, a universal axiom, I'll tell you this right now. A universal axiom is everybody's right, starting with yourself. And when you see that, then you can make room for everybody. But somebody lives in a very small universe. They live by scarcity. They can't afford their belief system that they're under. They can't afford everybody to be right. Because that means all the fight that they have gone forward into for whatever motivated them for has all been a bunch of bullshit. It's all been for nothing. So they cling to scarcity because that's how they operate. That's how they operate. Truth only about the situation at hand, or the truth I see that would actually help the other person. It feels like pearls before the swine. Yes, beautifully said, Free Queen. I love that. I use layers in my speaking truth. Yes, you can feel, Free Queen. You're very empathetic, and you can feel a person's layer of, or a person's capacity to receive, just based on how they communicate, based on how they function, how they operate. Absolutely. That's beautiful, beautiful. Oh, okay. Okay, so whatever's happened in the past, I'm feeling for you, this has been a project for you, not necessarily a project, but the outcome for you has definitely been an increased sensitivity, increased your capacity to enter into new layers, new vision, new layers of dreaming, new ideas, new visions are coming to you that had not yet come to you before in a previous cycle. And I'm feeling like you were not yet energetically, you did not yet have the energetic financing to support this, but you do now. Whatever's happened, you did have that. So, okay, the Creator just said the wounded healer. The wounded healer, oh God, oh. Okay, the wounded healer. Oh, Carl Jung talks about the wounded healer and the transference, like archetypes. When we employ archetypes, or when archetypes employ us, there's often a transference of energy from the archetype into our lives. So this Ten of Swords came about when you or somebody else made the agreement with Spirit. You and Spirit went into agreement to do healing. And I'm feeling like Spirit's been calling you out. Come on out. And you've been kind of like, I don't know, like I'm a little hesitant, a little fearful, a little bit cautious. But you did. You made the commitment. And when you made the commitment, thank you, Chiron energy landed. And Chiron energy is associated with the wounded healer. The wound will come after you make the decision to heal. The wound always comes after you make the decision to heal. And this is the universe's way of sealing it. Sealing you within this contract, because it is the wounded healer. Only a person that has been wounded can heal. The world has this fucked up perception about that healers need to be all perfect and holy and have never ever made a mistake or never fucked up. Like wrong, that's so wrong. You know, like I've said in other readings, when God called prophets, when he called saints, Ignatius Iola loved alcohol. You know, there was another saint. It wasn't Teresa of Avila. It was another saint. And she rolled in the hay. She loved rolling in the hay. These people were not perfect. They were full of faults. They were full of their own attachments. See the devil on the wheel there? They were full of their own attachments. And that's exactly what was required when they were called. Because they knew the 3D realm. They knew it very, very well. They knew it like the back of their hand. How can you touch on healing of the 3D realm if you never got close to it? If you were so busy being holy and high, I mean like higher up in the higher dimensions, you can't. And see, fake teachers like that, fake healers like that will be pissing their pants when their ministry gets real, and they won't make it far because their congregation will be able to tell, this person can't accommodate my truth. It's too much, it's too big, it's too deep, it's too dark, it's too painful, it's whatever, because they didn't do their work, meaning the teacher didn't do their work. But you have been called the wounded healer, and that's what I feel with this Ten of Swords here. But understand that the 10 of Swords becomes a one truth that is supported by the underworld. And this one truth becomes Psalm 91. Becomes Psalm 91. He or she that dwells in the secret place of the Most High will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Whatever truths had pinned you to the earth, your relationship with Pluto, this was a keeper current. Something that pulled you down to the bottom of the lake, down to the bottom of the river, down to the underworld where you had an appointment with Pluto. And that keeper current will suck you down to the bottom and then bring you back up to the top, renewed, refreshed, and new, and reborn, basically, because this is always to me about rebirth. And when you come up on the other side, those 10 swords become distilled into one truth that is supported by the underworld. And that truth becomes solid in you. Solid. Very beautiful. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, so in the future energies still, in your immediately future energies for you, and for a lot of you, I feel this has already happened. The Two of Pentacles in reverse was you finding balance. When it's upright, the person's hat is tuned into the higher dimensions. Well, when it's in reverse, I see this as you hearing the guidance, finding the balance, finding the guidance from the lower dimensions. The lower dimensions meaning, okay, you know, this is a prayer of footprints, you know, the person that carried you, God, you carried me when I was going through hell, and the footprints in the path. Turn that poem upside down and see this through the eyes of Psalm 91. He that lives in the secret place of the Most High will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So whatever's happening here, whatever's happened here with the Two of Pentacles, it was the shadow of God that was sustaining you. It was the shadow of God. So meaning our capacity to lie, our capacity to, how do I say this? Even chameleonism, our capacity to cloak, veil. This is more about the veil. This is more about the veil. Our capacity to veil ourselves as we are in the midst of rebirth in the underworld. You know, we still have to go through this, and we still have to go to work. We still got to go put gas in the car. We still have to go to the grocery store, and yet we're in the underworld. We're in the underworld. So how do you cope with that when you have to go out and pay bills and go to work and go and deal with the public and deal with all of that? That's when you're in a holy place of balance. And I'm feeling that you are under the veil of the Creator, finding new balance. The future energies is when you come out of the veil and you've got new friends, and not even friends. This is, I believe, feeling like this is new archetypes of you. New archetypes of you that have come online after you've come out of the underworld. These archetypes have come online. These new magnetics in you will also bring to you people that will vibrate within the same magnetics of your solid understanding yourself, knowing yourself. Brings you into the 10 of Pentacles. Your birthright, your inheritance, your raison d'etre, your reason for being here. Doesn't have to be big and dramatic, you know, it can be just loving yourself, just like I love my life, like appreciating the struggles you've been, appreciating appreciating your relationship to the highs and the lows, appreciating all of it, and just being like, frick, I'm so glad I'm me. You know, a friend of mine told me once, imagine that everybody, you and everybody in your area all meet in a group, and you all throw your troubles into a pile, and then you just grab a random problem. He said, and you're holding like someone else's problem in your hand, and you're like, oh, I don't know what the hell to do with this, you know. 9 times out of 10, you're going to want your own problems. You're going to want your own problems back, you know. Yes, because these are contracts. They're contracts, and they're designed for you. All of our contracts, all of our struggles, our trials, our obstacles, they're all designed for us. All of them, every single. That's how intricately intimate this universe is with all of us. Okay, and so after the 10 of Pentacles, it comes into the 8 of Pentacles. So you are definitely embarking into your birthright, but the Creator is telling you to slow down now. Slow down. You know, when we're young, it's rush, 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 go, go, go. What's next? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's move, move, move. Let's go, let's go. And as we get older, it's kind of like, okay, now that all the piss and vinegar's out of you, you know, or more of it's drained out of you, thank goodness, you slow down a little more. Yes, because what you're bringing in is not just production based on the world standard. This is your essence. This is your true essence. This is not to be handled the same way we would handle the world's production. This is your own inner resources. And this is why the Creator's asking you to slow down with this, okay? Because as I said, the King of Pentacles, you are entering into the King of Pentacles. You're already here. You're already here. It's just the fact of maintaining this, and that is slowing down, doing lots of self-care. And I feel like part of this was you. You didn't know how to slow down in the past. Now that I've kind of gone through all these cards, part of this is you. Because I resonate with this very, very well of go, 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 go. I've even known friends of mine that said, like, I got through my life, you know, like busy day and going to like aerobics and going to work and like all this fucking, you know, just move, all this motion. And she got through it all through her aggression, you know. And so this is different. This is your inner resources. We can't get through that with aggression and whatever. Like, no, you'll end up diminishing it and drowning it out and not strengthening it, you know. So yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, let's do some clarification. And what's everybody saying? Create transformation. Oh, I love you guys are just chatting away. This is so lovely. I love it. You guys are amazing. Right on. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's do some clarification. What is the wheel in reverse, Creator? What is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? And why is the Devil on top? Okay. This is not your energy. Definitely not your energy. Okay, so a cycle ended, yes. A cycle ended. What I'm getting is that somebody else's handiwork came in, and this person who keeps themselves busy and distracted and in a state of chaos so they don't have to see what they've done. They were very happy to see this cycle end in your life, and I feel like the devil that is on top of the wheel is their behavior, their actions, their footprints left in your life. This person was very happy to see this, whatever this cycle was. Oh God, I just heard the creator say, the one who laughs last. Okay, we'll get there. Let's just slow down here. So yes, this person was very satisfied and happy to see something come to an end in your life. Whatever cycle this was that ended, that somebody else's skullduggery contributed to, this was meant to end, and their skullduggery helped the process along. They didn't realize that they're helping you. They thought they were sabotaging you. And that's why the creator's saying, one who laughs last. Okay, this person is very resistant to change, not interested in transitioning, not interested in doing the work that you do. They're not interested. They're more interested in the power from that hard work, the power you gain from doing the hard work. They want the power, but they don't want to do the work. But you, this cycle ended. Not only did it end, but it's such a, okay, there's such irony here, okay, creator. The devil that's on top of the wheel is theirs. This cycle that they brought to an end ended a devil in your life. And that's what I mean. They were helping you. They thought they were effing you up. They thought they were sabotaging you. They released you from an inner devil. The process you did, getting yourself unstuck from this bullshit, is exactly what you needed. So they were used by the gods. The gods used us for honor or for dishonor. It's up to us. It's up to us. It's up to each of us. Okay, and this person was used for dishonor to honor you. And you did it. You totally did it. Okay, what is the Two of Pentacles, creator? Okay, actually, I want one more card for that. What is the cycle that came to a close? What is the cycle that came to a close, creator? What ended for the collective? What ended for the collective? Okay, one more, please. Okay. So it was, yes, you working hard to fulfill somebody else's destiny. You working hard to esteem others. You working hard to live up to someone else's bar, their bar. I'm feeling like this is cultural. This is definitely outside of you. This helped you, okay, yes, this has to do with illusion and delusion. So when this cycle came to a close through this person's bullshit and their skullduggery, it released you and opened your eyes and woke you up to an illusion that had been sustaining you. It had been sustaining you. It kept you motivated. It kept you busy. It kept you moving forward. But when this happened, You were no longer working hard. When this card is working hard, when it's face up, when it's upright, you were no longer working hard to fulfill this illusion. Once this happened, you were able to release yourself from a cycle. So that's what this cycle was. It was an illusion that was in the world, that was sustaining you, that was sustaining you until the Creator brought you to your next step, to the next movement. And that's how it is. And the next step was you preparing to leave home, you preparing to leave this illusion, leaving. And this was something, I think, that was in your first contract, within your birth chart, within your Chronos contract, something to do with home, something to do with a belief system that had been within you for your whole life or for a long time, and that's why it felt like home. But no more. Okay, thank you, Creator. So what is the Two of Pentacles in reverse? What is the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. We'll take it. The Six of Wands upright just came out. All right, this is Leo energy. You took 5 there, so I'm going to take 5 here. Beautiful, beautiful. So you letting your shadow, that's what this is. Thank you, Creator. Oh, okay. Yes. The hat that would have tuned you into the higher dimensions is turned upside down to tune you into the lower dimensions. You were supposed to be here in relation with your shadow. And the Creator was teaching you, trust your shadow, get acquainted with your shadow, know the parts of yourself, that will protect yourself, the parts of yourself that when you need to protect, trust that part of yourself that will protect you. When you need to shut down and shut the door, when you need to pull in and protect yourself, trust it. Trust your shadow. You just went through hell, major betrayal, stabbed in the back, people throwing arrows at you, betraying you, lying about you, whatever it was. Trust your shadow. You trusting your shadow has brought you into a place where you are authentic. People can see the authenticity. They can feel it. You are breathing life and consciousness into other people's worlds because of your relationship to your shadow. You're lighting up the darkness for others. And you're not all airy-fairy about it. You're very, very real. Very down to earth. Not only that, but you have status. Queens rule countries. Queens rule a region. Empresses rule countries. Multiple countries. Empresses are very powerful. Not only that, as I feel some of you could be coming into the place where you are ready to conceive and have a baby. Maybe you are having a baby. Or for others of you, you are spiritually pregnant. You are in the process. You're pregnant. You are holding spirit within you that is going to be birthed onto this planet through your own actions, through your life. This came after an incredible amount of pain, shattered visions, shattered dreams. Whatever happened was this was permanent. This was real. This touched you. This touched your world. Whatever is okay. We are shrouded in protection, always shrouded, thick, angelic, heavenly, divine. But when anything gets through that to touch us, it's because the Creator determined it for your growth. So the Creator is acknowledging what the Creator watched you go through. The Creator knew this would devastate you, but it was what was required for you to truly climb into your shadow. Climb in. Playtime was over, and you were finding your balance within your light and your dark, your heavenly and your hell, your knowing and your unknowing. And pretty soon they're all going to be knowing. This gives you an incredible amount of generosity. You have so much now to give of yourself because you went down into the underworld, because you met yourself in a place where others couldn't, because others hadn't even met themselves there. They hadn't even met themselves in their own underworld, so let alone try to meet you. There was no way. There was no way. But you can, and yes, you have incredible energetic financing. That's how I see this too. Energetic financing. Your ministry, whatever you're going to be teaching, is financed. This is financed because you did the work. You went the distance. And there's going to be rebuilding, but the Creator is asking you, like in the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, slow down. It's coming. It's coming. But it's like, oh, you are so incredible. The Creator's like, but I want time with you. I want time with you. The Creator wants time with you. The Creator, what I heard was the Creator's not through the honeymoon stage with you. Whatever you've gone through, you slowed down enough for the Creator, the Holy Spirit, the great mystery, your higher spirit, your own inner soul wants time with you, wants whatever that is. But just to slow down, just to whatever. Make time for you. Make time for intimate time with you. Just you and the Creator, you and your truth. You know, and that's what I'm hearing. Like the Creator is wanting to know you. Like you're having a conversation with a best friend. That's it. That's it. So coming more into intimacy, genuine, authentic intimacy with Spirit now in real time. That's beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, what is the Ten of Pentacles, Creator? Okay, new deck. Okay, new deck. What is the Ten of Pentacles, Creator? What is the Ten of Pentacles? And I love that it's upright. That's beautiful. I just love that. Okay. Oh, five for five. Let's go. 5 for 5. Okay. Yes. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like, okay, we got it. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Ace of Cups. New emotion, new feelings are being developed within you. Deepening. The Creator's saying a deepening of feelings. Feelings that are already here, they're just deepening within you, within your Ten of Pentacles, inheritance, more, just a deepening of the feelings you already have, but a more enriching. Again, the end of a cycle. The end of a cycle, again, that does not feel It didn't come in the way you perfected it to, and the Creator has determined that on purpose. The Creator has determined that on purpose. Sometimes things happen the way, because I think it's how we're indoctrinated, and they all lived happily ever after, and everybody had a, no, sometimes some endings are painful. You know, things don't always end happily, but they still end. And that's the thing. That's the thing, is that this is, yes, you making room for your pain, you making room for the parts of ourselves that oftentimes the culture's getting more at it, like because of the internet and TikTok and all like, thank God for these things, because we're getting to know ourselves more through the internet, through humanity showing up and creating content, you know, that is teaching everybody, you know, so totally. So this is just to allow you to make more room for the parts of you in an ending that was not the way you would have preferred it, as everybody lived happily ever after, or everybody was okay. No, some people are not okay, but it's still an ending. And finding the room to be okay with others not being okay. That's it. Trusting their process. And that's what I feel that this is about. Maybe you're not okay with this ending, and the Creator asking you to make room for you, your feelings that you're feeling like it's not okay for this ending. You don't feel okay. And making room for that, making room for you. Because again, the Six of Wands is here again. Public recognition, because of the space because of how you know yourself. Because you're not an airy fairy fake teacher. You're very, very hands-on. Both your feet are firmly on the earth. You know yourself. You know yourself than most people do, than a lot of people do. Not only that, but this is intact your magician and your capacity to, yes, the new balance you did. Look at the magician energy, that 8. Even though this was in reverse, that 8 is still an 8. That magician energy was still being manifest even though this is in reverse. Because you are, the Creator wants you, your higher soul, your soul wants you to know your fullness, the highs and the lows, the joys and the sorrows, all of it, because it makes you that much more of a powerful magician. Because there will be very little that can come to you that you don't know how to make room for, because you made room for it within yourself first. Therefore, you can meet it where it needs to be met out there. You know how many people can't do that? A lot of people. They cannot meet situations where it is. They can't meet the facts as they are. They can't meet people where they are. But even though you've come into all this glory, and that's what I'm feeling, this is glory, the Creator's still asking you to just bask in it. Just bask in the glory. Don't go to work immediately. Don't start working. Just bask in the glory. The work will come. The work will come. Oh, He's guaranteeing it. The work will come. But right now, He's saying just bask. Just spend some time with the Creator, with your higher soul. Again, the same message that came in from down here. Just take your time. Bask in it. Okay. And the Page of Cups. What is the Page of Cups about, Creator? So yes, you've got new people coming in, new relationship with yourself being formed, and new relationships with others being formed. Temperance. Yes, yes, you are being tempered. You are definitely being tempered, and that's why he's asking you to slow down. Slow down. He, she, they. The patriarchal is still inside me, okay? Okay. That's a work in progress too. Yes. So you went through it up against some tyranny, and it's bringing you right where you need to be. Right where you need to be. Oh, beautiful. The Ten of Cups upright. Haha, whale energy. Whale energy. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, beautiful. So yes, you are being tempered. Tempered just to sit in the glory and bask within the glory. Okay, thank you, Creator. Because sometimes we get intoxicated with glory and we'll want to do something with it. Should I pray for everybody? Should I do this? Should I go to work with it? Should I go feed the poor now? Should I go bask in the hungry? Should I go for volunteer? Like, no. No. You're not to do any of that. You're just to sit in it. Let your soul be tempered like tempering glass. Absolutely. Just feel the joy of the Ten of Cups. Joy. This is inner joy. This isn't just happiness. This is inner joy. The Ten of Cups. The King of Wands. You were dealing with the King of Wands down here. And this has restored your own King of Wands within you. Overcomer. Excellent leader. Very, very grounded. Very practical. Very grounded. Overcomer. Seven of Wands in reverse. You're no longer defensive. You're working hard, you're persevering, and you're no longer defensive about any of this. You are over it. You have come through it. You have come full circle. Full circle. And you are wanting to race out. You are wanting to race out. And the Creator is like, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Can we have an Egyptian Gods Oracle card, please, Creator, to tie off this reading? I've never pulled this card either. Order and peace. Order and peace. Oh. I feel like that siren is for somebody else. The person who had tried to fuck up your enterprise or whatever they did. Because they see that you are favored and esteemed. If they're a cross-watcher here, they are definitely seeing that you are favored and esteemed by the gods. Okay. Shu, order and peace. Primordial God, son of Amun-Ra, who personifies the air, the wind, but also the light that broke the primordial darkness. No! What? His name means he who rises. He who rises. Shu is commonly portrayed with an ostrich feather on his head. The ostrich feather is a symbol of lightness and purity. The air means breath of life and cooling breeze. This card advises you to adopt a more disciplined form of behavior. Try to avoid uncontrolled impulses of desires and passions. The time has come to lighten and rebalance your life. Respect rules with greater responsibility. So yes, you are definitely being into the higher. You have come full circle. You have risen, he who rises. This God personifying the air, the wind, but also the light that broke the primordial darkness. So you have overcome something primordially dark within you. Oh, beautiful. And the Creator wants to spend some time with you now in this glory with you. Whatever's going to be happening in there, just trust it, just enjoy. Okay, everybody, that's the reading. That was beautiful. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? I'll just let you, okay. I'm on a honeymoon with Father God. Yes! Totally! Thank you. Take care. That was just what I needed. God bless. Oh, you're very welcome, Bridget Wilsons. Welcome to the reading. So glad you were in the reading. So glad. Beautiful. That came out wrong. Honeymoon with Father God. No, not at all. Not at all. I think that came out perfectly. Great reading, Joanne. You're very, very welcome. Okay, if there's no questions, Weon had a question. Okay, Weon, what's the question, Weon? What is the question? Let's see. Okay, Weon, what's your question? Are you still here, Weon, or Weon? Weon? I hope he's still here. Yeah, I hope so too. You still here, Weon? Oh, thank you guys so much. You know, for those of you that are on the other side of the world and that are, it's probably like the middle of the night. Could you scroll back for a question I wrote a bit back? Weon, his hater neighbors can't handle his joy. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. I have a question later for Joanne. Does talking to God all throughout the day and speaking his name count as official prayer? I try and thank God in the morning and at night, but sometimes I don't. Yes, absolutely. Yes. It's when we don't make it all like, okay, I want to talk to God. Okay, but now I got to lay him on my cloth and I got to light my incense and then I got to do all this other crap and it has to be a certain way. Like, no, yes. You inviting God even just into the mundane of your day. That is everything. We've been taught to build it up into this big like performance. It all has to be, and God's like, oh, you know, when you're ready to show up, let me know. You know? Yes, that is absolutely prayer. Absolutely. Okay, good. Will I only receive it if I physically move? Okay, dear Joe, this end, will I only receive it if I physically move? I love my house. Oh, I'm glad you talk his ear off. That is, pardon me, Leanne, I will get back on your question. That is exquisite. That a lot of people don't feel good enough to talk to God. They don't feel ready enough, big enough, whatever, pure enough, whatever. No, come as you are. Come as you are. That's all. God doesn't care. He's no respecter. He, she, they. They're no respecter of persons. The fact that you're inviting them into like my cup of tea or my clipping my toenails or something mundane, you know, because you're making room. That's what makes it real and intimate. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I fasted for 200 hours and God and I had this exquisite, like, no, you make it all into this huge thing that is like unattainable. No, what you're doing is beautiful. That's beautiful. And there's no such thing as talking. I've even come to a place, I've asked God one time, like, can I piss you off? Have I ever pissed you off? Like, can I offend you? And I've actually heard God laugh. I actually I actually felt it, like heard it and felt it rumble like in my being. And I'm like, oh my God. See, I always thought you were some like narcissistic parent, you know, and that's how I first saw God until I began to realize like, no, the narcissistic parents are the narcissistic parents. They have nothing to do with God. Okay. Leon, Joe, this end, will I only receive it if I physically move? I love my house. It's all I have left, a sense of family I had. Hater neighbors keep on antagonizing me still. Oh, geez. Got stalled. Oh, okay, I see. I'm so glad you stayed on. So glad you stayed on, Leon. Okay, well, let's ask here. I want a new deck of cards. Use the dragon deck. Okay, Creator. This ends. Leon. Oh, I'm feeling, okay, hold on a second here. Creator, can you give us a message about Leon's relationship with his neighbors? Creator, the length of time I've known Leon on my channel, his strife with his neighbors has gone on for quite a while. What is behind this? What is this? What is his relationship to his neighbors all about? What is their relationship to him about? One more. Oh, that one. Just one. That is that one. King of Cups. Okay. Okay. 5 of coins. Page of coins. So Page of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Okay. So the first thing, Leon, that I feel about this is your neighbors have a great sense of scarcity. Like, actually the word the Creator used was poverty, inner poverty. You know that scripture in the Bible that says, he that is given much, he who has much will be given much, even all that he has, he'll be given more. He that has less will hang on to it, and even what little he has, even that will be taken away from him. That's what I feel. The latter of the two, that's what I feel. The first of the two I feel is yours. And that you have been given a lot. You have a measure of inner resources in you that your neighbor doesn't have. And your neighbor, I'm feeling, does not have good self-esteem. A person with good self-esteem does not go around diminishing their neighbors, okay? So your neighbor, I think, is in his own hell realm, and you're kind of caught in the shock wave. His hell realm kind of explodes outward, and you're like caught in the shock waves of it, because it's not even about you. It's not even about you. He's like in his own inner war within himself. There is no, he doesn't have a self-esteem. He doesn't even have, he, she, they doesn't even have new ambition, new self-esteem, new ambition for where they are. Yeah, they're cruel. The King of Pentacles in reverse, very cruel, very malicious even. Just very angry. But you, I'm feeling they see you as the King of Cups. Somebody who's very compassionate, who's very, I think they want what you have. I think they want to attain that. Okay, Creator, so let's add those back in. So now that we've seen that, Creator, Leon's asking about his end. This ending. Does he need to move? He's in a family home that has been his family home. Does he need to move? Can there be peace established between Leon and his neighbor? Will you help Leon establish peace with his neighbor? Will you give his neighbor the capacity to have peace with Leon? Will you can there be peace established? Can there be peace established? One more, okay, one more. Okay, the first card out, Leon, is the Sun. So I'm feeling like your relationship with your neighbor, and that was the first thing I heard when I pulled the cards regarding your relationship with him, is this is a contract between you and your neighbor. And I'm feeling, and you have covenant with the Creator. You have covenant with the Creator. So the Creator is behind this. The Creator is behind this relationship with your neighbor. And I feel this is to strengthen you. This is to strengthen you. Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel that the Ace of Wands in reverse. I'm feeling that. Okay, hold on a second here. Let me look at all of these. I need to look at all of these to get a perspective here. Okay, but does he need to move? Does Leon need to move? And will this end come? Will this end come? this ending? Does it mean he has to move, or will there be an end? Because I see you're going through rapid growth. There is a blockage to a kind of yeah, the passion between you and your neighbor is totally blocked. There's totally blocked. It's like your neighbor can't even hear you. Or maybe doesn't want to hear you. He's kind of got willful, very willful. 3 of Wands. Oh, my left leg just got really hot. 3 of Wands upright. So I'm feeling like there's rapid growth and you are looking ahead. You are ready to move beyond this. You are very guarding your space, very much so in a place of guarding your space. You're wanting to make a declaration. You're wanting to be safe. You want to feel safe. You want to feel emotionally safe. You feel like I'm feeling like your time in this home, or this, even just with, it isn't even with the home, it's with the relationship, wherever you are, it feels like it's been a bad investment for you. Not financial, it's nothing to do with the home, it's just you being there. And you feel like there's been no karma for you, or there's been a sort of bad karma. But Creator, does Joanne need to move? And I'm feeling like, okay, just a minute here before I say anything. Does Joanne need to move? Or is this contract almost over? Yes, exactly. Have my people talk to your people. Okay, here's the question I want to ask. What's the best way, what's Joanne's best way forward in this situation? What's Joanne's best way forward in this situation? Let's put all these cards back. What's Joanne's best way forward? What is the best way forward for Joanne? Let's ask that. I think that's a far better question. Because the Creator's not going to tell you to move. I'll tell you that right now. What is Joanne's best? What is the best way for Joanne to move forward in this situation with his neighbor? Ten of Cups, upright. 8 of Swords, upright. 7 of Coins, upright. The Magician in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's it right there. I feel, Joanne, that you will get your joy. Your relationship with your neighbor has what I'm getting from the Creator is that your relationship with your neighbor, it's not as much about your neighbor as it is what your neighbor is bumping up against within you. So the Creator is telling you that you will get your joy when you release yourself. And I think this is why your neighbor is in a contract with you, is to help you release yourself out of an inner prison. And it has nothing to do with your with your neighbor. 7 of Coins. Yes, okay, so 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm feeling like, okay, so I'm feeling like God is going to be guiding you. Your Creator, your higher soul is going to be guiding you as to what steps you need to take. And this is to begin working on you, focusing on your own life, focusing on you. Even if you got to do a cord cutting ceremony with your neighbor just to pull your energy back. It has nothing to do with your neighbor, but to bring your energy back to you. Because your neighbor, all your neighbor's doing is getting your power. And you need to stop giving them power. You just be pulling your energy back into you. I feel like the Creator is going to be giving you guidance about focusing on your own garden that you are growing within your own life. Within your own life. And more will show up. More will come out of this. More will unfold out of this. But the Magician in reverse, the Creator is... You're coming to a phase in your life when you won't be able to, you're not going to be manifesting in the same way. You're not going to be manifesting in the same way. So the Creator is asking that you pull your attention off your neighbor and onto you. Because whatever's happening is happening inside of you. This is your experience of your neighbor is yours. It's your experience. And it's echoing into something from unhealed from your past. So the Creator, I feel, is going to be giving you guidance on how to deal with, on how to heal. So that you can be in your King of Cups energy. More in your King of Cups energy. I hope this helps. Leanne, I hope this helps. Yes. Have you thought about having him over for like a barbecue? Or can you? Do you feel safe enough to? Is he safe enough to? Right, yeah. Maybe try that. Maybe try that. But first pray about this. Pray about this. Okay, but I feel like the Creator this is about an inner issue within you that your neighbor is bumping up against. Okay, all right, you guys, I gotta get going. I gotta get ready for work. Thank you so much for coming into this reading. I hope this all helped. I hope it was useful. And I'll see you guys again on Thursday, okay? Mwah. All righty, you guys, you have a beautiful day. And I will see you on Thursday. I hope everything helped.